Have you ever caught yourself wondering if that special girl in your life is secretly into you, but just won't admit it? Maybe her actions confuse you. One moment she's playful and sweet, and the next she's distant and guarded. You're left questioning, is she hiding her feelings, or am I imagining things? Here's the truth. Many girls are experts at masking their emotions. They won't come right out and tell you they like you, whether it's because of fear, shyness, or the risk of rejection. But if you pay close attention, their actions will speak louder than their words. The subtle signs are there. You just have to know what to look for. In this video, I'm going to uncover the hidden behaviors that girls use when they're trying to suppress their feelings. By the end, you'll be able to confidently spot the clues that reveal if she's secretly into you. So, if you've been stuck in a guessing game with her emotions, stick around. You might be closer to the truth than you think. Chapter 1. She argues over silly things. Ever notice how she picks fights with you over the smallest, most insignificant things? At first, it might seem annoying or even irrational, but this could be her way of masking her feelings for you. When a girl likes someone but is too scared to admit it, she often tries to redirect her emotions. Arguments over trivial matters might be her way of getting your attention without openly confessing her interest. For example, she might call you out for a comment you made weeks ago or tease you about something insignificant. Deep down, these arguments aren't about the topic. They're about creating a connection. Emotional tension, even in the form of small disagreements, can be her way of testing the waters to see how you'll respond. Sometimes she might even distance herself from you altogether. One moment she's initiating a playful argument, and the next she's ghosting you or avoiding conversations. It's a mix of emotions. She wants you to notice her, but she's scared of coming on too strong. The key here is to not take her behavior at face value. Instead of getting frustrated, try to understand why she's acting this way. If these arguments feel more like playful banter than genuine hostility, it's a strong sign she's into you, but doesn't know how to express it directly. Pay attention to how she reacts when the argument ends. Does she smile, laugh, or try to keep the interaction going? Those are clues to her true feelings. 2. She's playful over text. Texting can be a safer space for someone who's afraid of being vulnerable. If she's shy or unsure about how you feel, she might use texting as her playground to flirt without feeling exposed. You might notice that her texts are full of emojis, teasing remarks, or playful banter that makes the conversation light and fun. In person, she might come across as reserved, avoiding deep eye contact or keeping her words short. But when it comes to texting, her personality seems to bloom. Why? Because texting gives her the opportunity to think about her responses, craft the perfect message, and protect herself from immediate rejection. She feels less pressured and more in control of the situation. For example, she might send you a random message like, "Hey, I just remembered something funny you said the other day," even if the joke wasn't that funny. This is her way of reconnecting with you while keeping things casual. She might also flirt through subtle jokes, gifs, or accidental texts that make it easy to start a conversation without seeming too eager. If her texting style is noticeably different from how she behaves in person, it's a strong sign she's hiding her feelings. Look for consistency in her replies. If she's quick to respond or initiates conversations frequently, she's invested. 3. She apologizes all the time. Apologies are difficult for most people, but if she's constantly saying sorry to you, even when she hasn't done anything wrong, it's worth paying attention. Her excessive apologies stem from her fear of messing things up between you. She values your opinion so much that even the smallest mistake feels monumental to her. For instance, she might say sorry for interrupting you, even if it was just a minor interjection. Or she might apologize for something that wasn't her fault, like showing up a few minutes late or forgetting to reply to a text. These little apologies are her way of keeping the peace and ensuring she stays in your good graces. Sometimes, she might even apologize before you've had a chance to react. This shows she's overthinking every interaction with you, which is a clear sign of how much she cares. A girl who isn't interested wouldn't put this much effort into making sure she doesn't upset you. 4. She notices small details. A girl who likes you but is trying to keep it a secret will still find ways to show her care. And one of the most telling ways is her ability to notice the smallest things about you. Whether it's a new shirt, a slight change in your hairstyle, or even the way you sign your name, she picks up on details that others might overlook. Why? Because when someone is important to us, we naturally become more observant of them. She's invested in you, and her heightened awareness is her way of showing how much she cares without directly saying it. For instance, she might comment, "You're looking extra sharp today, new shirt," or "You seem quieter than usual, everything okay?" These small remarks reveal her attentiveness. Even more subtle are the moments when she remembers something you mentioned weeks ago, like your favorite snack or an upcoming event. When a girl pays this much attention to your life, it's because you matter to her. Her focus on the little things isn't just about being polite. It's her way of making you feel valued. 5. She gets hurt easily. If she seems overly sensitive or upset about small things you do or say, it's a sign that your opinion matters deeply to her. For instance, she might get quiet or seem distant if you forget to respond to her message or don't invite her to hang out with your friends. Her emotional reactions stem from the fact that she has feelings for you but doesn't know how to express them. Deep down, she may feel that you should already know how much she likes you, which is why it stings when she perceives you as indifferent. It's easy to misunderstand this as her being dramatic, but it's more likely a reflection of her emotional investment. If you notice this pattern, try to reassure her with your actions. A kind gesture or a simple, "Are you okay?" can go a long way. 6. She sends accidental texts. Have you ever received a text from her that seemed completely random or even labeled as a mistake? Something like, "Oops, wrong person," or "Oh, I didn't mean to send that." Chances are, it wasn't an accident at all. Sending a text by mistake is one of the oldest tricks in the book for starting a conversation without appearing too eager. For example, she might send something generic, like a meme or a vague message, then follow it up with, "Since we're talking, how are you doing?" This lets her connect with you while keeping things casual. These so-called mistakes are rarely random. If this happens often, it's a good sign she's looking for an excuse to talk to you but doesn't want to come across as too obvious. 7. She's always there for you. Whether you've had a rough day, missed a class, or just need someone to talk to, she's the first person to check on you. Her constant presence and support are clear indicators of her feelings. She might offer to help with a project, cheer you up when you're down, or even just listen when you need to vent. Her concern for your well-being shows that she cares deeply about you. This level of dedication is rare in casual friendships. It's a strong sign she's emotionally invested in you. When someone consistently puts your needs above their own, it's worth recognizing the effort. Her actions speak volumes about her feelings, even if she tries to downplay them. 8. She's fully attentive when you talk. When you're talking, does she give you her undivided attention? A girl who likes you will be fully present during conversations, hanging on to your every word. She'll nod, smile, and engage with what you're saying, showing genuine interest in your thoughts and opinions. This level of attentiveness goes beyond basic politeness. She's not just listening, she's absorbing everything about you. She wants to understand you better, from your likes and dislikes to your goals and dreams. If she remembers the things you say weeks or months later, it's a clear sign she values her connection with you. 9. Her body language gives her away. Even if she's trying to hide her feelings, her body language can reveal the truth. Watch for signs like playing with her hair, fidgeting with objects, or adjusting her clothes when she's around you. These are often subconscious signs of nervousness or excitement. Another big giveaway is her feet. If they're pointed toward you or moving restlessly, it could mean she's feeling nervous but engaged. Her posture might also shift, leaning in when you talk or mirroring your movements without realizing it. Body language is hard to fake, and these small gestures can be powerful clues about how she feels. 10. She mimics your behavior. When someone likes you, they subconsciously start mirroring your actions. It's not about copying you, but about building a sense of connection. If she starts adopting your phrases, gestures, or even hobbies, it's a strong indicator that she's drawn to you. For example, if you use a specific phrase often, she might start saying it too. Or, if you have a habit of tapping your pen when thinking, she might unconsciously do the same. This mimicry is her way of trying to bond with you and show that you have things in common. Pay attention to these little quirks. They're subtle but significant signs of her interest. Understanding a girl's feelings can feel like decoding a secret message, especially when she's trying to hide them. But these signs can give you the clarity you need to take the next step. If you notice several of these behaviors, don't wait around. Be confident and make your move. Even if things don't go as planned, remember that knowing your worth and staying true to yourself is what matters most. The right person will appreciate you for who you are. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on relationships and human behavior. See you in the next one.